Get ready to match the stars. Ron Palillo, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Rodder, Joyce Bulifant, Richard Dawson, and Mary Wickes as we play the star-studded big money match game 76. And now, here's your star of match game 76, Gene Rivers.
Johnny Olson, and thank you, friends. That's,
Do I look sophisticated?
you look sophisticated.
I can't handle this, but I want to change my image.
Oh.
Does it look sophisticated?
Yeah.
Turn around, I'll change it for you.
She's about as sophisticated as Shirley Temple in The Littlest Colonel.
Come into my dressing room after the show, and I'll change your image. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
I greet you all. Let's say hello to Britt Jackson and Patty Wire over here. How are you? Britt's a current champ. He's won $5,600. And he said he's going to spend that money.
I most certainly am.
Foolishly or wisely? Or a little of each?
Both.
Both. Okay. Patty is challenging him. She's had a first-round question. Match one of our celebrities. Yours will be along in a minute or so. But right now, this is for you. It's mine. Oh, hello there. Now, we'll push this button here and have a question here for you, Britt. This is your first rounder. As ugly Edna began to undress, a peeping Tom stuck his head through her window. As soon as he saw her, he said, blank.
She was undressing.
She was undressing. Peeping Tom stuck his head through the window. As soon as he saw her, he said, blank. Oh, there's one just great answer here.
There is?
Well, you're not going to think of it. You might. All right. Here we go.
Or I'm getting it.
You're getting it.
I got it.
Okay. So then we'll come over here to Britt Jackson. You put it in the slot yet, Charles? Yeah. We're waiting.
Okay, I said okay. You know, you've been rubbing me the wrong way.
I haven't laid a glove on him, I swear. As ugly Edna began to undress, a peeping Tom stuck his head through the window. As soon as he saw her, he said, blank.
Help.
Help! Help is not bad. Not too bad, but maybe...
He's got money, he's relaxed.
That's right. What'd you say?
Put it on.
Put it on. All right, you got it right. That's one of them. There's another one that I think is even better.
No,
what?
I think that
This
one's
may
better.
be it.
What?
I'm giving this peeping Tom business up.
All right, that's good, too. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. What do you say, Charles?
I quit.
I quit. Well, these are all very good and very interesting.
But not yet the one that's your good one.
Well, when I tell you, if it comes up, you'll see.
Maybe mine is it.
Maybe yours is it? What is
Yeah.
yours? All right, show us yours.
Kind of strange, I guess. He says, hi, Mom.
Hi,
That changed your image right there.
Mom. That's right. That really did change
Changed your image right there.
As soon as he saw her, he said blank. And Britt said, help.
You need help now, I'm sure that you've got to get to a doc and see him a couple of times a week. Why, Mom, I can't believe it. I said put it on.
Put it on. Maybe Mary has the answer I have in mind.
I like it because it's the title of an old radio show, I think. Lights Out.
Lights out.
What was yours?
Well, now, here's what I thought.
That's rather funny, you know.
As ugly Edna began to undress, a peeping Tom stuck his head through her window. As soon as he saw her, he said, yuck.
Who can spell? I think that's a lie.
I had a better one, but I didn't want to put it down.
We don't know how to spell
What is
it.
it? You can spell it.
I wanted to go
Y-E-C-H.
holy blank.
Oh.
But I don't know if I can do it.
All right, so there we are at the end of round one, and Patty wires ahead by 1-0, and now we ask her to make a selection. A
I'll
or
take
B.
B again, please.
B again. Everybody except...
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. You'll be all right.
Not
Great
for a long time.
Zambini jumped off a 20-story building and landed on his feet. He's fine, except for one thing. Now his feet are on his blank. Jumped off a 20-story building. Landed on his feet. He's okay, except now his feet are on his blank.
That hurts just to even think about.
Yes.
Don't it, hon?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it do.
Yes, it do, honey.
It's fine, except for one thing. Now his feet are on his... Oh, could we get a new theme? Wouldn't it be wonderful? I gotta...
I tell you, I knew we had a quick director, but that's, it looks like they had planned it. Okay?
Now, if we could get some fast players.
Yes. All right, here we go. Patty. Great Zambini jumped off a 20-story building and landed on his feet. Now, he's okay, except for one thing. Now his feet are on his blank.
Head.
His feet are on his head.
Oh.
Well,
She's gonna be a mother. You leave her alone.
that's right. What'd you say, Ron?
This is the same thing. Neck.
No. No match there. What do you say?
I have great sympathy for pregnant women.
Really?
I said Haid.
Hey, that's one for her. Charles?
Chin.
Chin is his answer. So, Patty, you have two now. Great Zambini jumped off a 20-story building, landed on his feet. Now his feet are on his...
Shoulders.
shoulders. That would have been my answer. What do you say?
Shoulders?
Shoulders it is. So that's 2 for you. And now, Britt, this is your final question, final round here. You got a match 2 to tie, 3 to win. The Tidy Bowl man said...
Have you
No, he
got a
didn't say
dialect
that.
for him?
Yes.
Talk underwater for a
He said, I've been in this business too long. I've started to blank blue. Tidy Bowl man said that. I've been in this business too long. I've started to blank blue.
Well, I've been in this business too long. I've started to blank.
Okay.
And I can see that could happen.
All right. I've started to blank blue.
That dance now?
Mary, your motor is running. I'm going to go over here and plow on ahead. You ready? Yep, that's it. Brett is writing
I'm ready.
letter
I'm
to her
just
son in
ready.
camp.
As ready as rain.
Britt. The Tidy Bowl man said, I've been in this business too long. I've started to blank blue.
Tinkle.
Tinkle blue. He came up with the right answer. Ron, what'd you say?
Turn blue.
Turn blue. Brett?
I said I started to perform certain simple ablutions in blue. I believe that is a match. Who's the dummy on the bell?
Well, ablutions is washing your face or your hands.
I'm tired of tinkle.
Oh, I see. You just wanted to say it in another way?
I wanted to say it in a more
Well, I'm sorry you didn't
genteel.
say it in a direct enough way to score a
Well, I
match.
could add on the bottom and or tinkle.
No, that's too late for that. Charles?
You know, if you're tired of tinkle, they take your key light away. You know that.
Tinkle. I see you got the Betty White disease. What do you say there? He's looking for the answer. Tinkle.
He has a theme song.
Who?
It goes like this, the Tidy Bowl man. Am I sad? Am I blue?
Am I blue? Is that what you said?
Yes, that's his
I've
theme
started to
song.
turn blue?
I said feel blue.
Oh, feel blue. Oh.
That's sweet.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
All right, Richard.
I said turn blue.
Turn blue. So, you've got to match Mary Wickes now in order to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Mary, he's looking
Who,
for...
me? To stay in the game?
Oh, for him. No, you're going to
I thought
stay.
you were going to put me right up. Spit blue.
Spit blue. So Patty Wire wins the game. Congratulations. Stand on the tape. Okay. Well, Britt, going to part company with you, old bean. But you're not going to leave here empty-handed. We're very happy about that. Are you happy about that?
I most certainly am.
Good. You've got $5,600 and our best wishes. While we're spinning him off, we'll spin these messages just for you. How do you feel? Here we are. Patty Wire just won her first game. She's got $100. She could win over $5,000 now as we go on to the big money super match here. You ready?
Sure am.
Okay, Patty, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Boston blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500, but you got to match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. Now, 3 of our celebrities are permitted to assist.
Richard?
Oh, what made me a resident alien in this country? The Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party. Right.
Charles?
Charles?
The Boston Strangler.
Oh. Boston Strangler. Joyce?
I got a good one.
What?
Boston baked beans.
Boston baked beans. Okay.
I'm going to go with Richard.
You want to go with Richard?
Tea Party?
Boston
his?
Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party. Well, that might be the one. This
Bicentennial year, let's
yeah.
hope.
So they are. Let's find out if the Boston Tea Party is up there. We'll go down at the bottom there and begin with the $100 number, Slided Earl. Boston Strangler was Charles' answer. Okay, Charles. We're looking for a Boston Tea Party. Maybe we see the $250 number. Boston Baked Beans.
Got one in
Joyce's
there.
answer. You think it's going to be up there?
I sure hope so.
I hope so, too. Let's find out right now. Slide it, Earl. Tea Party got it.
No jumping up and down. How many times I tell you? No jumping up and down.
It won't fall out? I said to her, no jumping up and down. She says, don't worry, it won't fall out. Don't come out until I tell you to. All right. Now, you got $500.
Let the baby swing this.
You're going to play for 10 times $500 or $5,000, but we can't give you the money until you match one person. Who will it be?
Richard.
Richard. Okay. Face me here. Face me. I said, okay. It's worth $5,000. Here we go. Blank Lake. L-A-K-E. Blank Lake. Now, he's finished, Patty. We ask you to give us an answer which you think will match his. What do you put in that blank?
All I
Blank
can
Lake.
think of is Great Lake.
Great Lake. Great Lake. Great Lakes, yeah. Okay, well, one of them would be a Great Lake. What do you say? She says Great Lake will match you.
It's a Swan Lake.
Swan Lake.
A hard one, though.
That really was hard. Now, there's another one. Salt Lake.
Salt Lake.
There are all kinds of
Salt Lake.
lakes.
Are there others? Well, there are all kinds of lakes. What would be another good big one? What do you say? Veronica Lake. Toluca Lake. Yes.
Arthur Lake.
There's a bus leaving in 5 minutes. Okay, now,
they'd know
Patty,
that.
you've got up to $600 now, and you're going to play another game. So let's welcome Gary Thompson. Hi, Gary. You two know each other? Now, Gary, we welcome you and ask you to tell us the Gary Thompson story.
Not much about it. Airline pilot, married to a fine young lady who is a stewardess for the same company. She's sitting back there.
She here rooting for you?
Oh, you bet.
Okay. Well, we're rooting for you, too. Good luck
you.
to both of you. Let's begin, shall we? We ask you to make a selection, Gary.
B?
B it is. You fly all over the country?
Just about.
All right. Here we go. Fonzie said. Hey. I'll tell you why my head smells funny. Tell you why my head smells funny. I ran out of hair tonic and said, hey, so I greased my hair with blank. Hey. That's why my hair smells funny. I ran out of hair tonic, so I greased my hair with blank.
Is there a definitive answer, sweetheart?
Who is Fonzie?
You don't know
Well,
who Fonzie is?
I don't know how to
Fonzie is a
explain
person
that.
on a sitcom television show created by a friend of mine called Gary Marshall, and it's called Happy Days.
Oh,
I knew it was Good Times, Happy Days, something like that. Sure. That's
You really don't have to know who he is to respond to this, because I did such a superb imitation of him, you see.
ever? Oh, boy, do I lie.
All right,
Smells funny.
You haven't funny.
He hasn't even had an ID yet. Yes. All right.
Whizzy gets depressing up here on this tier.
Did you do Fonzie?
No. Hey, no.
Charles is
Charles.
finished. It's in there.
I'm finished. It's in there. You know, you rubbed me the wrong way.
Fonzie says, hey, I'll tell you why my head smells funny. I ran out of hair tonic, so I greased my hair with
Castor oil.
castor oil. You think Fonzie would say that? I don't know whether Fonzie would know what castor oil is. What'd you say, Ron?
Castor oil. Motor oil.
Motor oil. That,
They have removed the smell from castor oil, but not from chicken fat.
chicken fat is a good one. Charles?
I said axle grease.
Axle grease. That would smell funny, I guess. What'd you say, Joyce?
Funny, the same thing you use on your hair, bacon grease.
Nah, you bacon. Don't touch my hair. I greased my hair with...
I was going to say butter, but then I said, okay.
Okay. No, just stick around, Mary. It'll get better.
I've had it.
You have?
Well, you know, this Fonzie is always working with these cars, so I said crankcase oil, which is the same as motor oil.
But
Well, it
not the
doesn't
same.
help.
Not the same as castor oil. Is it? He,
No, that's true.
Gary was looking for castor oil. Well, no castor oil came up, and it may be just as well. Gary, that's none for you, and your first round question is yet to come. But right now, this for you. Now we're ready to carry on here and finish this first round. Patty, you ready? This is yours. Brett Summers said, last night I had a terrible nightmare. I dreamed that I was the only girl in the world and blank was the only man. No collusion, if you please.
Just no collusion. I finished
All right.
days
You
ago.
know the answer.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Patty Wire. Brett Summers said, last night I had a terrible nightmare. I dreamed that I was the only girl in the world, and blank was the only man.
I can't think of her husband's name. I'll say her husband.
Okay? Jack Klugman,
Thank you. I'd forgotten it for a moment.
formerly. What'd you say, Ron?
Well, from all of the witty repartee that has been going on this tier, I said Charles.
Charles Nelson Ryder is the answer. Yes?
If I were the only girl in the world, and Charles was the only man, I'd cut my throat.
You had him upside down there for a second.
I had
Oh,
just a
Charles.
little joke, you know, sweetheart.
All right, I'll show you how I'll get out of this.
How are you going to get out of this?
Right?
Charles, yeah.
Boyer.
Oh, Boyer.
I got out of it.
Charles Boyer. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Patty is looking for Jack Klugman. I was the only girl in the world, and Jack was the only man, according to her. What do you
I
say?
don't understand why the contestants are being so naughty and saying all these terrible things. I mean, Jack is a nice man. They had a nice relationship, but I think if he was the only man in the world, she'd really kill herself.
So that's one for her. That's reverse logic. Richard?
Charlie.
Charlie. Charles N.R. Mary?
Well, I know they're just funning up there, so I said Charles, too.
You said it funny. Okay. So that's 1 for you and none for him at the end of round 1. It's a close game, and we'll go to round 2 right after we do this for you. This is the end. Well, not the end. It's the end of this show for today, but we'll be back tomorrow with you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And you too. Now listen, we've had a number of requests here from the people who are in the studio here to hear Arnold Horshack laugh.
You want to hear me laugh?
Well, say something.
Okay.
You have... Okay. Thank you, Ron. You can see that. And welcome back, Cotter, any old time. I thank you one and all, and we'll look forward to seeing all of your pretty bodies here on this very stage tomorrow at this same time. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 7.